that Leech Seed getting used over on Jupiter. Maybe Luis grabs up that water rune though. Slows him down with that grasp. RoboZ making his way over. He's gonna hop up. They have enough damage. They've got
Blood grenade.
They need just a little bit more. Luis should be able to. It's gonna be RoboZ. Man, RoboZ getting the first blood in both these games. This one's a little bit later than the other one, but still feels good.
Yeah, it's really nice. Gonna put him closer to...
Port over Jupiter just in case. And the TP's coming up top now from Mr. Jeans. You realize, Kukuk, you're really close to the tower, my friend. Let's throw a boat over on you and see if we can't do some more damage. But need to do a little bit more here. He's pretty fast. He's got the phase boots, like he said. He's still holding on to a fairy fire and, of course, that little lotus. But they'll be able to get themselves a nice kill. So quick reaction thinking, seeing the rotation over to this mid lane and then immediately going top.
That was so close that he maybe could have lived there if he used his Fairy Fire, Healing Lotus, and Magic Wand.
That's close. Oh, RoboZ!
Yeah, that's that extra bit of damage, and exactly why you don't like playing Terrorblade into this Zeus. Brewmaster Zeus is already here as well.
So it's pretty scary if Hermit gets that last little bit of experience. Good blinding light buys Nuasha some time. They're diving pretty hard for this, although no one else is really in the position to help him out. Yeah, there it is. There's that Zeus ulti, and it gives them the information too, as Luis here bottom lane was taking a lot of damage, but now Mini, he's left all alone. He's only level 5. He does not have the Sunder. Mr. Jeans will be able to clean up on the support, but they've already lost Mini, and that's a pretty big deal. Luis still alive. He's got a toss over on time.
In as well as Monty sitting behind. This tier 1 tower on mid is being threatened really hard right now.
Raj is bursting Monty still just over here on the side. I don't know. This looks pretty hard for them, although they'll go with the boat over onto Hermit. They can stun lock him and he can't get that split off. Toss up into the air. He is dead. No split available. Plus a big ulti from RoboZ finishes off Nuaja, so they're not going to be able to push him back using that Illuminate. Luis, he's a big tree, but Timbersaw can't.
Taken down, but bigger thing I want to see from them is just team fighting around this BKB timing on Kunkei. So close to it. Oh no, he messed up.
Oh, again, the tumbler toy. They'll fall up with the boat, though. That little bit of the rum buff slow them down just a tiny bit. Silence and avalanche. Oh no, Nuages, he's just toast again. Mr. Jeans, he can't find any room with this many heroes just on top of him. They lose 2, and this game feels like it's starting to get a little out of control.
Oh, that was such a costly small move, and the rocket will be doing tremendous damage. We see the Wisdom Rune here, finally gonna be claimed up as well for Qhali.
Oh, all right, they find Monty, the toss back to Hiko. Mr. Jeans joining in. Gets the X off, they'll be able to pull him right back in and cut him down.
No way to save him there, really, so they don't overreact though, they don't TP with a bunch of heroes, just realize that that's gonna be a support kill. Whatever, it probably won't lead to a big building falling, so... The move from Infamous here, though, to invade. I like the aggression. Playing aggressive as 4 kind of shields the TB.
They've got the Torrent, they've got the bow, they'll follow up the Avalanche, they've got to just burst them down fast enough, and they indeed have it, but the Rupture's going to get used over here on Hiko. It's already gone, use the pipe, is going to just teleport away as long as they can't get him. Yeah, he's out. Really wants that.
Oh, it gave me a headache to play with, to be honest.
All right, smoke play, and they just run down mid. Mr. Jeans revealing himself just immediately as he hits that creep wave. Nice avalanche over onto 2, grabbing RoboZ and Luis. And just Timber Chain forward, they cut down Luis instantly, as now Hermit joining in, does have the split, it's gonna opt to use it, chasing over after Jupiter, big ulti from Zeus, will be able to clean up on that Tiny. And Mr. Jean's gonna spend a little bit of time in the air, uses his BKB, is gonna go for a boat over onto RoboZ. They want to get rid of the Zeus, and they'll be able to do it. As now Mini and Nuasha is making their way back over. Another rupture on Hiko. That's 2 ruptures in one fight. Going for the punch, even using the overgrowth here with Hermit nearby though. It's not like he's all alone, but I'm not sure if they have enough to burst down Hermit before he can get a split off. So it might not be worth the chase unless they can force it out and then just safely back off.
Avalanche lands.
Leech Seed, another avalanche, a toss up into the air. Oh my god, all right. They definitely was worth it to get that burst kill.
Get an extra little takedown there. Luis is running around in the area here.
Jupiter.
He saw
That's
him.
what he started with, is he started with oh, the avalanche, the toss. Right back into Mr. Jeans.
Oh boy,
Says,
the full
don't you
combo.
dare pick on my tiny.
Hold back nothing, just kill that poor tree. Destroys him, and this game has been a pretty quiet game for Mini so far. He died those 2 times early on.
Maybe he's the Torrent Storm, but not quite in position to make that work.
That's gonna put some ultis on cooldown, and looks like they're not gonna get too much bottom though.
Open up with the Thundergad's Wrath, and they've seen Nuages here. Now just trying to survive, not going to be able to, but they do manage to get Luis. He go in the middle of everyone. He's taking a lot of damage. See Robozy dancing around over on the backline. Tika's going to get a rocket to the face. He will end up dying. Now Mr. G's forced to pop the BKB. He's going to try to run away. He does have Mini nearby, but this is not the fight I think they want to take. As Mini's going to get thrown up into the air. Mr. Jeans just slowly but surely gets ripped down. BKB coming out from Mini, and that's going to be the Aegis getting reclaimed as he's going to chase after Robo-Z and try to put as much damage as he can. He might be able to get Hermit here, but there still is Monty nearby, so he's got to be a bit careful. Jupiter also just standing off the little bit of information. Trying to illuminate the jump forward here from Jupiter. He's got the Lotus Orb. They go and drop the Overgrowth. Thrown up into the air, Mr. Jeans. He's silenced. He's waiting patiently as over onto the back line. Minnie's just like hanging out with the creeps. Not sure what's going on there. Monty getting tossed around by Mr. Jeans. They'll finish up Louise. They go. They have the Metamorphosis. They don't want to be here anymore. Robo-Z, he's already teleporting away. He does not want to be here. So the rest of the team, they'll turn their attention now to Hermit. They want to get...
Honestly, the top is definitely going to fall. Question is, are they going to stick around in the base, or do they fall back for Roche?
I feel like with the Brewmaster not having ultimate, that's a pretty huge advantage for them. As Monty, that was very, very ballsy, my friend. They have dust. They'll be able to see you as they found themselves Louise over here. They'll cut down yet another tree. Monty's going to get sliced through. And yeah, I think they're going to stick around now for sure.
Yeah,
they'll buy back on the Gyrocopter. They take down the Nimbus. They're not afraid of it. He's got that flamethrower. They don't have the Metamorphosis. That's the one thing that is really going for Qhali right now. But they get to pick up the lift over onto Monty. He's turning into a little pig. They cut him down. Robo-Z just continuing to spam out the lightning, but it's just too scary to get too close, especially when you've got Jupiter just with these tossbacks. Safe, you could probably back off unless you get another pick off, and it's looking like they found that pick off here on Hermit. He doesn't have for another 8 seconds for that split. He's waiting patiently. He's trying, going and using the BKB, going for the overgrowth. Mr. Jeans, he's being held into place. He needs more heals. He needs to try to stay alive, and he's just going to get blown up by Robo-Z. They are down now. One Kunkka. Mini, though, he still has a Sunder. He blinks forward. He's trying to blow up Robo-Z. He'll get Louise instead. Wants to get a little bit more here. Is he going to be able to do it? As another toss back coming out from Jupiter. He is everywhere. They get the kill on Kukahook, and I'm not sure if they're going to leave now. They call GG. Yeah. What a turnaround from Infamous.
Everything just falling apart here. They tried to take the fight too early. I think the fact that they attempted to defend the top racks at all there cost them their entire base.
Perhaps get that first blood. Be a nice start for Robo-Z for that mid lane if they're able to get it.
Yeah, they're gonna go for the classic move, go up here, smoke, and will they drop the ward on this cliff? No, they want to go up on the other, and we will see a fight here for sure.
Oh yeah, dropping the ward just to get some vision.
Hiko in trouble.
And Hiko, not in a great position. Stroke of Fate landing over on the side, slowing down. And that's going to be their first blood. Robo-Z, again, very, very happy to get that start. They're still giving some chase to Mr. Jeans. I'm not sure if they're gonna continue hoping for a kill, but that's still a great start for the side of Qhali.
Yeah, fantastic start for him.
He does not have that level 6. He is just a little bit too short here. He's going to try to get enough off again.
He missed.
The turnaround though on
He messed
Kukahook.
up.
Are they going to be able to get this kill? It's looking like maybe, but no, he's able to time walk it off. And now Jupiter has been left behind. He's still standing here. He still has Drunken Brawler if necessary. He's going to try to get the roll. Nice block. Can the tower help them out? Is it going to be enough?
Ooh.
Yes, it is. Well played from the side of Infamous. Now Luis has taken multiple tower shots.
He has Urn too.
Kukahook is still here. They do have the Urn. They're going to try to go back in with that Ink Swell, but it is just too late for Luis. There's the split, the level 6 we were looking for. They're going to try to give chase here to Kukahook. Can they get him in time, though? This Fire Panda, he's running real fast, getting into position, trying to just stun him, hold him into place, do whatever they can. Is it enough? It's a triple kill for Hiko with this first split. Looks like Jupiter's going to end up paying for it. But Hiko must be pretty happy. He's still got to get out of here, though. And Robo Z, he's not going to give up. Like, look who's here. Mr. Jeans with that Spirit Siphon, with the Exorcism, just trying to put out the damage, trying to do it again. He's not going to be able to get away, does it seem? I don't know.
The Urn staying alive?
Around. I thought that they were going to try to run again, but there was one remnant off to the side. As this is going on, get another fight in the bottom lane. Mini, he's sitting a little bit low, but he's going to be able to get the kill on Monte. Nuage is being chased down by Kukahook, but just sitting in all of this monkey. Is it going to be able to do it? The Chronosphere coming in from Kukahook. He manages to get himself a kill. Very nicely done.
Death Prophet is down here as well, TPing all the way down.
The Exo.
Yeah, a little bit of duration.
She still has a little bit left.
The one ghost. I turned around. He's gonna get him though.
Get your Crypt Swarm? There it is.
Yeah, he has a ward as well, so had vision, easy for him there. Wow, there's a lot to break down there, but a lot of it comes down to if you click the Inkswell, you release it. And I don't know why he would release it early there. Just leave it on the Void. He would kill everyone. That was a very big mistake by the Grimstroke that cost him dearly.
Do you think it's a situation where they're still getting used to, Mr. Jeans, Inkswell with the Phantom's Embrace, to try to cut him off. This is not looking great here for the Death Prophet as they lose Nuages, but doesn't look like they want to go for a full committal, as then you'll also see Mini fighting yet another kill, and he's looking for Monty. He's feeling like he should be able to. There's the double.
Wow. Yeah, this is a dangerous lane to stay in now because you can't get those TP in from MPs.
Well, Split is up. Chronosphere is going to be up in about 27 seconds, and they just saw Kukahook up here, so do you have a smoke play coming out from the side of Infamous as they make their way top? There's a triple smoke coming out from Qhali. They are hot on their heels, expecting them to try to do something here against Kukahook. And again, 10 seconds or so until that Chronosphere is up, so they have to play this very carefully. They can't afford to end up getting Chroned here. They'll open up, though, with the Hex, and yeah, that's all you need. So they ended up getting Nuages, but I don't think they're too upset about that when they get the core. And some tower damage to boot.
They're not doing exactly what he's supposed to. Just tank the smoke gank, standing in the right position.
Oh, Robo Z, a silence. Big hit down. Yep, that is a very dead Ember Spirit. And they still have the Exorcism, so they're going to go and give chase. Luis, they can see him off to the side. Mini just kind of stunned there for just a minute, but this is not looking good for Grimstroke. He will indeed die. As Mr. Jeans using those Exorcism Ghosts, actually not looking to go hit this tower since they don't have the creep in position. We'll just casually walk through the hot tub and put some damage on the little golems, but they're going to go and cancel out the TP over on Mini. This is a pretty big deal. It's going to get the Wukongs off. Can they put out enough damage? Can they protect Mini on top of that? He goes for the dodge, a little bit more damage. There it is. He manages to finish him. Can he survive, though, is the next question. No, not able to.
And mid, Naya survives the dive here from the Void. Didn't get the chrono.
Very low. Oh my god. Hiko continuing to chase. He's still holding on to that primal split as well. Goes for the chrono because they just want to make sure that Kuko can survive this. As on the back lines, Jupiter does get caught out by Robo Z.
Wow, there's so much to break down, but nice play by Noah's managing to survive.
I think that's fair. That just seemed a little bit too far. Good foresight, but unfortunately, even with Blinks and Monkey King, you just can't catch up to that guy at this point.
There's a Teamfighter ulti down, though, at least, forcing out that Brewmaster ulti. This is a good time to go for a smoke and make aggressive plays, so we're going to see Qhali do exactly that. They have the BKB on Ember as well.
See Hiko, they know that he doesn't have the split available with the silence, with all the stuns, with everything they have. They'll be able to hit back fiercely. And now Nuages has been left behind, so he's also going to be a fallen comrade here.
He just has no business being there. I don't know why Hiko is farming mid when he doesn't see any hero on the map, and he knows that he revealed to the enemy.
Nice vision placed down by Nuages to see if anyone approaches, but this also puts him in a great position to take this top tower to take a fight.
Yeah.
They're gonna blink forward, perhaps on Monty. Don't even need to look at that range with the Aether Lens. My goodness, let's blink up Mr. Jeans and Nuages. Not gonna be able to get stuff off right away, but Monty still won't fall. Nuages not looking too healthy himself. There's that BKB we talked about with the Exorcism, but it's not being used in the way that they were hoping it would be. It's more of a defensive maneuver to try to get them off their back. Mr. Jeans is walking. Interesting. They smoked up and they're backing very far into the corner. Smoke on themselves. Yeah. They know that they want this Roche. Everybody wants this Roche right now.
Yeah, Qhali went for a double smoke here, smoking up after it ran out.
Okay, we're gonna jump forward over onto Nuages. They've got the silence. Exo's coming out now from Mr. G's and putting the damage over onto Robozy. They've got him held into place. They're gonna end up losing this Ember. Kukahook doesn't look like he wants to fight this as Hermit's on the back lines. They don't have the detection right now. Though if he wants forward, he will. Yeah, okay, he finds himself Jupiter. He can't get away in the trees. He's boxed in. So they will be down the Shadow Shaman. They're thinking better of it now. Mini chasing after Hermit, lands the Boundless. Pulls them in with that harpoon. It's gonna try to just stun everyone. It's a good Inkswell. Hermit's still alive. They go drop the Wukongs. Roll in from Monty, trying to push him out to the side, but
oh no,
it'll be quite enough. A nice Chronos here from Kukahook, but Mini's getting shredded over on the side. They'll get the kill. They don't have this Exo. They'll hit over onto Mr. G's. BKB's coming out. Hiko, he doesn't have the split up anymore. Nuage's teleporting back up. This fight has gone on so long that he's able to respawn during this. But it doesn't look like Infamous wants to pursue. Not without the Exo, not without the Shaman, actually not without the Monkey King.
Still unclear that any team can really go for Roche. We see Kukahook go towards it here, wants to start, but I don't think you're gonna get it for free as Infamous are coming over with their heroes again, wanting to contest this.
It's going down a little bit faster this time. Yeah, look at this. They're checking. They'll drop that little Warden, try to get a bit of information. The ulti over here, Glimmer Cape coming in handy, keeping the Watchers along just for a little bit longer, but not nearly enough. Silence and that bind over onto Jeans and Hiko will slow them down just a little bit.
He has no HP on Visage right now. He has to be so careful.
Luis again. The roll through doesn't quite connect. Jeans chasing onto the back line. Wants to get rid of Luis. Knows that he is a target that he needs to get rid of, but it's not going to work though. So he gets the tip thrown out, and now he is left alone again. He does have the mantle, but he doesn't have the actual split. He's trying to just toggle through. Those are two dead. I think they get this Roche at this point, but they're gonna have to travel bottom for it.
It's bottom Roche. Yeah, they're setting up a trap here. Monkey. A little bit too late though.
Oh, he gets stunned up. Oh, this could be so costly for Mini. Jupiter is nearby, but there's only so much that he's going to be able to do as he jumps over onto the back with the shackles, holding on to Kukahook. They won't be able to get the kill onto the Faceless Void. He's going to just see the Brewmaster buy back to be a part, but they've already lost Mini. This battle for Roshan has been taking like 3 minutes, it feels like.
This is some absurd contest for Roche, and they're now getting a little bit one-by-one scenarios. And I think it comes down to that desire to win mid-game and not take it late. Oh, look at Visage. He is on the hunt here, deep.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
Just trying to get information, it seems. Yeah, look at this. He go. Glimmer Cape, but they have the dust. And they have the nukes. Oh my god, he's just blown up, and so's Nuages. No buyback available on Brewmaster either. A very quick precision strike coming out from the side of Qhali.
That could just be your Rax right there. You still have the Chronosphere, still have the Aegis and Cheese, and Brewmaster being dead for 75 seconds as he used buyback for the Roshan.
You have to be very careful in positioning coming out from these two supports. Lotus immediately being placed over into Kukahook. Has the Aegis, has a Scotty.
He's killing off the Storm Panda as well. That Aghanims.
Drop a Remnant deep over onto the side from Ember. All right, Mr. Jeans, he's gonna go in. Goes in with the big silence, start chasing after Hermit. Murni over on the side, still chasing after this Visage, and they should be able to at least get this kill, although they're gonna have to be patient and wait, thanks to that stone form.
Wow, Mini with a big takedown there, going behind, finding Louis, getting the kill on him, and then also getting onto the Visage. Fantastic there. They did not expect him to be in that position at all on the Monkey King. He played some sneaky Dota right there.
It's what it feels like they have to do, honestly, because if they keep... He needs to lock down Kukahook, and this is gonna be hard. Again, has a BKB, has an Aegis, has the... Lincolns, everything here. And then the rest of his team just following up. Throws on a little bit of a Lotus, waits to back him up, and they just can't do anything about this last Rax, feels like.
Yeah, the Rax is gonna go down Mini. Look for his positioning though. He's looking for Grimstroke again.
He's poking onto the back lines. A nice Boundless followed up with a huge Wukong. Luis just explodes into pieces. Kukahook has been grasped over on the side, so that is gonna be the Aegis. That's gonna get used up. Hermit waiting on the other side. Hiko going for that split. They'll turn their attention over to Kukahook. He's gonna go after Jupiter. He's gonna find it. As on the back lines, they're focusing over here on Monty. Nuages will fold Robozy and Kukahook, and they still have that Exorcism coming out. Buyback's coming out from multiples as it's a nice chrono, but in comes Jupiter. Hold on to Kukahook. He says, get your hands off of my Death Prophet. as they'll kill Jupiter. Mr. Gene still putting out the damage, trying to just do as much as he can to Kukohuk, but he's just so slippery when you don't have the lockdown coming out from the Shadow Shaman. Monty gets clicked down. Hermit trying to get away. Tuco looking for an opening. Mr. Jeans, he's chasing after him, does not have that gem any longer. Will turn his attention. He eats up the cheese over on this Visage. The slows are just coming out en masse. The ghost dancing around on the silence, the siphons, the clicks. RoboZ trying to get them off of Hermit, but it's proving difficulty, but they all get stunned. Chasing again as Minnie finds the kill on Kukohuk while all this is going on. Hermit eventually falls, and it feels like Mr. Jeans, he'd like to get himself a little bit more. He'd like to put these moves over onto RoboZ. The silence comes out. He's gonna give a couple clicks. No spirits left here, and able to get the siphon. Did have the... Gonna have a save there.
Oh, that's actually huge against the Monkey King as well, because Monkey doesn't have Lincolns, and if he turns Monkey into a rock and then just kicks him out of his field, then the Wukongs can end, since you get that range on the kick.
Go after Hiko. Jump forward. BKB comes out. Big Chronosphere being used. It's not looking great here. As you can see, they immediately lose Jupiter. Hiko, though, he's trying to stay alive a little bit longer. And look at this Wukong just trying to fight through it. Wind Waker buying a little bit more time. But Minnie, he's still fighting. He still has the Aegis. He's trying to finish up Kukohuk. And it looks like they'll be able to get Hermit. Eventually, that Aegis will get used up. Kukohuk looking really, really strong there with that beautiful Chronosphere. But just not enough damage, not unable to do it as, look at Mr. G's, he doesn't know he's right next to him.
Oh, they have a dust.
Well, another 16 seconds or so if they want to go for the Roche, but they know with Minnie dead, they could try to force this buyback, which would be huge for them, and then they can still make that opportunity to go Roche if they want. Hiko's taking a lot of punishment. Mr. Jeans jumping forward, just giving a little bit of a fright here, but there it is, there's the Chronosphere, and they're linked up. Hiko taking so much damage, as is Mr. Jeans. Hiko's dead. Mr. Jeans pops the BKB, but he's already dead. Nuages, they'll be the next one to fall. The buybacks are coming out en masse. They are angry that they got the jump on them, but they just can't seem to close the gap just yet. Monkey King, he's looking, does manage to get himself Luis. They need a little bit more, though, and he is silenced. Can see he goes looking the jump forward from Minnie. He wants to catch this Earth Spirit. I'm not sure if he's going to be able to quite get his hands on.
He's fast.
Yes,
he's fast.
And there it is with the Abyssal. They'll wait just a little bit longer, and he will slap him.
Yeah, trying to get away from this Monkey King is very, very difficult now that he has the 0 cooldown, and that puts him even closer to level 30. Can make him hit another power spike. DP dead for 60. Buybacks coming out here.
Lots
of fight for the refresher orb on the Void. He was like, nope, I don't want to get caught in that.
They got to go deal with these creeps they're wailing on. They are getting the Stygian Desolator. But they do see birds. Hermit needs to be careful. Minnie, he's hunting. They are in a good position right now. Throw forward immediately. Kuko grabbing Minnie just on the tail end with the nullifier. They'll hold him into place, though. It doesn't look like it's going to be enough. They'll end up losing Minnie. There's no buyback on this Monkey King. They'll go and get themselves Jupiter. Hiko now trying to run this panda out, but he is going to get bashed up into place. Does have the Wind Waker. Trying to buy himself a little bit more time. Does have the Blink too. RoboZ, though, he's fast. He's got all these remnants. They drop one of the pandas. They chase after Hiko. They go, and he is all hexed up. This is not looking good for the pandas. He gets turned to stone. They will wait patiently to crack open this pinata here, and they'll be able to do it.
2 dead with no buyback, 2 cores down, and this is just going to be them pushing. They could go back for Roche, but no need to do so. I think this is finally coming to an end for Infamous here. This game 1, such a battle.
Well, they'll grab Nuages on their way out, you know. They figure, oh, Venomancer, yeah, sure, we'll take him too. No buyback on him, only buyback on the Shaman. They'll go use the Exo. This is very, very brave of Mr. Jeans as they'll buy back now on Jupiter, but it doesn't matter. That's a dead Death Prophet, no Exo. The GG gets called, and Qhali played a really patient, very well-positioned game and take game number 1.
That was a very exciting game. It had everything, right? A crazy early game, some really, really clutch moments as well in the team fights, and just huge.
Wanted to be a giant space crab.
Well, Qhali up to their usual tricks, and Nuages is going to be the one who reveals everything here. Going to use that battery assault. Take a lot of damage, that has to be a little careful. Kukohuk also, though, taking damage. What an Earth Spike. Oh, that looked really good. But Mr. Jeans is going to be the first one to die. Just barely surviving here with Sven, as he did have himself a stick, and they'll follow up with Nuages.
Wow.
Maybe get themselves a Jupiter in the end. So 3 dead on the side of Infamous. Qhali's got to be feeling themselves right now.
What a crazy start there, and that was pretty aggressive intent to not kill the...
Yeah, they're putting the pressure over on Hiko. It's been a slugfest here too, as they continue to just put down all the pressure. They'll use the Hex, try to buy a little bit more space from Kukahook. Doesn't have that Storm Hammer up again just yet, but this is felt like Infamous on the ropes. Bottom lane again. They put the pressure over onto Nuages. They'll get Monty this time though.
Finally something going their way. First kill, and you know, they do punish some overextension there by Monty, as he doesn't have the help of Hermit.
Top lane, Jupiter. Oh, a really nice vacuum, but not enough to save him here. Now Hiko is forced to run. It looks like they're just going to be glad they moved away. They do have a Storm Hammer, though. Yeah, I was about to say, you do have to be careful if they overextend. Yeah, look at this.
For the wisdom, they want to try and steal.
You just can't be fast with this monkey. He's going to get there way too fast, although they might end up losing Luis here.
Luis, yeah.
And I guess, you know, oh, maybe not. He's still alive. Can he get denied? Neutral creep denial. Very nicely done. But now they're going to try to make Monty pay. Kukook's here, though. He's got his level 6 that they want to use. He's going to use that Storm Hammer. He decides he really doesn't want to be a part of it. That's just something that they're going to have to pay for the Wisdom Rune.
Yeah, they do get the double Wisdom Rune, as well as Visage took it on the other side of the map.
Move either on Hermit or Monty, whoever gets themselves in that position first.
Yeah.
Looks like
Hiko
Monty
top.
might be the one.
They're chasing him.
Yeah, they are chasing after Hiko. He does have the surge, though. The X marks the spot, putting him right back into place with the boat. While this is going on, Monty in the bottom lane also just getting slammed down. So they end up getting the kill on Hiko, but they'll lose Monty. And that is the first time that we've seen this Muerta go and use the Pierce the Veil. She wants to get herself a little...
Oh, Nuages.
This is not looking good for him. Mini making his way over. Does manage to go and drop the cogs. He's got the battery assault too to buy himself a little space. Beware of the trees though. Monty is waiting, and Hermit is gonna get held up in the middle of the calling, as they'll end up getting another kill on Hiko, but they should be able to get a kill on Hermit. Now the question is Monty gonna get greedy? Yeah, they go. They drop those cogs again, hoping that he's gonna just get a little bit too excited. But this clarity is...
Yeah, this is a nice timing for the Maelstrom for Muerta, even though she's, you know, just barely even here.
It's a big rotation coming in. There's no level 6 on this Lion just yet. He's got to be careful. They go, drop the Wukong's Nuages, caught in the middle of everything. Circles within circles. He will end up dying, but in comes the follow-up from Mr. Jeans. He'll make Monty pay. Overgrowth is going to get used as Mini forced to just use that Pierce the Veil. He's trying to just buy himself a little bit more time here, trying to get some damage off too. Very far, not going to be enough as Robo-Z gets the final hit. Now Mr. Jeans, he's feeling the pressure right now. Tort doesn't quite connect. In comes Kukahook. He's made this rotation. There's a Storm Hammer. They're cutting off all of Mr. Jeans' exits if they can. It goes right into that Nature's Grasp. A nice impale coming out from Line. They're trying everything. Jeans is trying everything too, trying to stay alive, trying to just disjoint for a little bit longer, but in the end, it will be Hermit who finishes him off.
Such a nice move to bring down the Sven as well. That was a good start to the fight, I thought, with the team is making a smoke move. You should be in that smoke move. Yeah. As a support, you can't really just be that inactive, I guess.
There's a monkey over here. Just leaps right over. Yeah, they know. Oh, they dropped the Observer on top of us. Oh, well, they should be able to get this. Though. Tries to dodge, still not going to be able to do it, but there's the follow-up now. The X over onto Hiko, plus the silence, plus the bow, plus the torrent, plus everything. And poor Jupiter's like, I can't do anything. I'm just going to buy out right now before I die.
Yeah, he barely TPs out before the X mark as well, and meanwhile, on the mid lane as well.
Jupiter's gonna get caught by the Torrent X. Nice hook shot into the back lines though immediately. Not gonna be enough to really help Jupiter too much as Monkey King jumps down, Monty drops all of it, and yeah, they go and they grab themselves Many, but does have that ulti coming into play. Will turn back around, chasing after Kukahook. Needs to put a little bit more damage off. It doesn't quite have it just yet. Luis walking around. The chase is on the Robo-Z. Or rather, Mr. G's, he wants this, and he gets himself a triple kill. While all this is going down, they're trying to just see if they can catch anyone else. Monkey already teleporting toward this mid lane, but Jupiter says, man, you just caused so much trouble. We're coming after you. Mr. Jeans making his way over, dodging away from that Boundless. There's a big finger coming out from Jupiter, and they can take a tower.
That was a very good timing to fight before all these BKBs come online, and they take
off if necessary. Well, bait with Monty.
Very, very tense situation here as both teams just posturing.
There's a little bit of a poke. It's going to be Qhali revealing themselves. So they jump onto Hiko immediately. Gonna be able to draw him right back in again. Nuages just absolutely evaporates. Hiko trying to run away, but you can see the slight coming out from Mr. Jeans. 2 dead though for the Monty as they get the overgrowth over onto Mini, over onto Jupiter. There it is. There's that ultimate that we talked about. This is not looking great though right now, as they're gonna end up losing everyone except for Mini, who's trying to man fight, but it's just too much. It's overwhelming with the BKB online for RoboZ finally. That will be able to turn things around, as they should be able to go take a Roche for themselves.
That was a great...
Forward is Mr. Jeans leading the siege. They go and they point out, okay, Monty's here at the very least. Careful with your positioning. Look at this monkey though.
Monty.
Ooh, it's giving him so much information. Watch this with here. His little jetpack trying to get out. We'll be able to hookshot over to Mr. Jeans, and this fight's pretty split, but Nuages still takes too much damage. Kuka Hook with the BKB just dishing it out now. You can see that December having to run away. The boat comes in. Louise taking a lot of damage. Mini with that BKB trying to find an opening, trying to get some more damage down, but looks like they've just separated for the time being. There was a buyback on the Treant to get used. Mr. Jeans coming around. Again, they really wanted this kill on Jupiter, but it's not looking like they're going to be able to quite grab it. As Mini chasing in here, waiting patiently for the stone form to be over. Cheese is going to get gobbled up. Kukahoki jumps forward again. There it is. There's a wall being thrown out onto the back lanes. Mini trying to get into a good position, but he gets tossed up here. With all of this water, Hiko left behind. He's going to try to surge himself through the wall, get away. Mini's back up again, but they're going to be able to go grab Hiko. And now Mini, there it is, BKB. This fight's gone on so long, the second BKB durations here. So he's going to be able to teleport home, but the rest of his team in shambles. All bodies littered everywhere. They got the Roche, but at what cost?
I don't understand why...
It's scary to go up against the Sven. He's got God Strength back up. He's got a Satanic on top of it. Mini getting into position, throws out the calling, starts putting a couple of these clicks out, trying to put as much damage as he can on Kukahook, but he's just a little bit too far out here as Monkey King drops down the Wukongs. And there's a chase onto the back lines. Nuages are trying to be a bit cheeky. He's still alive. Mini moving forward. Another couple clicks should be able to do the trick over onto Monty, but he just gets blown up.
80 seconds. He's dead, no buyback.
He is dead, no buyback. Qhali, they have made all the right moves here. As they take the bottom ranks, they're going to rotate over to the mid.
Again, I don't understand though. He could have killed the Sven there as well with ulti. He's just holding it.
He felt too cautious. It felt like he was feeling too much of that pressure. He go nice pull here into the wall, but look at this. Look at the cleave damage from Kuka. He just gets himself a double kill. Easy peasy, no problem. Mr. Jeans, he's got the BKB, but it's so scary. Like, this physical damage is absolutely no joke. Plus the overgrowth here from Luis. They're gonna buy back now online. They're gonna try to protect Mr. Jeans if all possible, but they have the other sword. Oh, now the X, the drag back. This is not looking good for the Ember. He is dead. All 3 cores on the side of Infamous are dead. This could be the end. They're going extra safe though. This is TI. They're going for the tier 4s. They're feeling powerful. Kukahook is gonna have the God Strength up again in about 3 seconds. He's got the Satanic. He's got himself a Harpoon.
They're respawning though. Everyone is going to be alive. Murta's up in just
I mean, they're not going to have Ember for another 40 though. And it doesn't seem like it. They're too concerned about it. Again, the pushback on Nuages. They'll try to follow it up as that's a big wave being tossed into a torrent. Oh my goodness, Hiko is dead. Mini's fighting for his life in the middle of all of this Wukong, but it's just not going to be enough. That's the GGs. It is going to be Qhali that continues in these TI qualifiers.
Qhali, I mean, their execution was really, really strong in this game. I think overall, the way that they took the fights was really impressive as well. They looked so decisive when they ran in.